Hey, I'm Ryan Chester, and I made too many jump scares for one movie. I got the idea from the fact that I can't stand random jump scares in horror movies any more than Ben can in the movie. So I thought I'd face my fear by making fun of it in the stereotypical cheesy horror movie. I wrote a 5-page screenplay and showed it to some friends from school who had been involved in some theater productions. This was really the first time I worked with experienced actors instead of just my family, and it really helps. They gave great performances with little to no direction.
Be yourself?
Yeah. We filmed the movie on a Friday night at my grandparents' house. I wanted to start shooting about 8, but our lead actors couldn't get there until after 10. We were all set up for the mailbox scene, and I didn't want to waste too much time, so I just threw my sister Carly into it, and she did really good. One of the coolest camera rigs we used for this movie was putting me on a wheelchair, and I was holding the camera on a PVC pipe stabilizer. So we got this nice smooth tracking shot that you really couldn't get with a dolly. For lighting that scene, we put a battery-powered LED on the end of a boom pole and had one of our crew members carry it along with the actors. Lighting is extremely important to the look of a horror film. You want harsh lights, but lots of shadows. So what we used were clamp lights with a lot of 120-watt bulbs, and I went over a couple nights before the shoot to scout out where I would place the lights and hide them. Unfortunately, sometimes the lights made their way into the shots and I had to paint them out in post-production. I did a lot of visual effects work on this movie, even though there's no flashy special effects shots. I had to put images on the TV screen, remove unwanted shadows from shots, and I was too rushed on set to dial in the lighting for the final shot of the bad guy, so I fixed that in post as well, making sure his face was harshly lit and he was surrounded by shadows. I used my PVC pipe dolly tracks for a lot of the shots to give them a sense of motion and creeping suspense. I filmed this movie on the Canon 70D because its accurate autofocus let me pull off all kinds of moving shots. My dad recorded the sound with an NTG3 on the end of a road boom pole. We didn't finish filming till 1:30 in the morning, and luckily no one got too irritable, but I really wouldn't recommend shooting that late at night.
Early in the morning.
Music is also extremely important for a horror movie. I wanted the music to fit the image perfectly, so the only way to really get that was to make it myself. At certain points I would add in little scary bits on the piano, and for the jump scares, I just slammed it. Those were the loudest points of the movie. I did a lot more Foley for this film than I usually do. I recorded things like doors creaking open, and footsteps on squeaky floorboards. One of the biggest sound design elements was the part where Ben throws his popcorn all over the place. The on-set audio was okay, but some of the other actors were laughing, and I had to recreate it. Overall, this was a really fun movie to make. I did a lot of things that I haven't done before, like using actual actors and writing original music, and I think the movie definitely turned out better because of those things. Thanks for watching this behind the scenes video of too many jump scares for one movie, and I hope you enjoy the film.